Now, I really shouldn't say very much about Orcs and Goblins, because they're due for a revamp later this year. So what I say is going to be outdated soon. Ha! And what I say may have absolutely no value anyway. But with Orcs and Goblins, they are, I wouldn't say they're a beginner army. That's a lot of models to paint. They can be easy to paint, but they're not particularly easy to paint. And they're very random. You know, you gotta have a good sense of humor if you're going to play Orcs and Goblins. But boy, go for it. But if you are going to play them, plan on painting up at least 50 to 80 Orc boys as your basic blocks, because they really are great, and you're going to have a lot of Goblins to paint up too. So probably a model count of at least 120 to 200 figures there. Ogre Kingdoms. Oh yeah, Ogre Kingdoms. Long the historic sort of whipping boys of the Warhammer fantasy world. Hey Janine, say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm just doing audio only. Oh. So, welcome. Alright, so I was hoping that in 8th edition that the Ogre Kingdoms would somehow get some kind of a fix that would make them a viable army. And they did get a couple things. Evidently 40mm type figures can do some kind of stomp attack, like ongoing impact hits. And then they get regular impact hits, and ogres get impact hits. So, but are they really going to start winning combats based on killiness? Unknown.
Easier rank bonus.
They do, but you don't run your... Cameron just said they had an easier rank bonus, because they get it 3 wide. But really, well, and you can... so does the second rank get its full attacks?
Just up to 3 instead of the 1 like a normal infantry.
Oh, wait a minute. So ogres could get 3 attacks each in the front rank, 3 attacks each in the second rank. Oh, and the impact hits.
3.
Yeah, but no one's going to put 18 ogres in one giant mega unit. Yeah, that's crazy.
I would.
Joseph would. He would do it just to spite me. So there you have it with ogres. They definitely got a boost with 8th edition. Will they be viable? Nobody knows. And now we come to Lizardmen. Haha! Lizardmen, I'm going to call them my favorite army these days. Are they good for a beginner? Not particularly easy to paint. They are relatively forgiving with the cold-blooded, gives them a little boost to their leadership, so they don't run away so much. They are definitely one of the most, if not the most, variegated army that there is. They can be very competitive. They have great, just stunning plastic and metal kits for them. They're very evocative. There's huge potential with color schemes in there. And, I mean, they have dinosaurs. I mean, an army with dinosaurs just can't be beat. And the Triceratops was always my fave when I was a kid, so I really just went gaga over the Stegodon. Now, like with every army, you're going to have some blocks of brutes in the middle. And that is your Saurus warriors. Now, with the new rules, I am going to say shield and spear is the way to go. Before, I was a fan of hand weapon shield, just because it gave you the armor bonus, and that would help you survive, and therefore win the combat. But since combat is now skewed towards killiness, point for point, Saurus warriors are right up there with Chaos warriors for just sheer destructive power. So I would recommend at least 2 25 strong units of Saurus warriors. Well, and the other thing that's interesting is, you know, now you may not need giant 25-man blocks anymore. You may be able to run your very killy elite units in blocks of 10 or 15. And to my mind, that would really bring the game back to, you know, the early 90s. Where that's how I mean, I used to play with just 5-man units of stuff and just go up and just try and kill enough. Of course, I was dumb back then, so there's that too. All right, well, I think I covered them all, and I was hoping to make this a 10-minute blurb. It turned into a 30-minute thing. So I hope you enjoyed and got something out of it. All right, I'm taking a 3-month break from anything politically related. So here we go. Here she goes. She's taking down all the books. Oh, it's almost like a weight off. Hey, and I'll be able to see a little bit better out of here too. There they go. Cold turkey, Sarah. Cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Starting now.
Now.